That's yeah.
But until then, unless
Huh.
you're willing to spend your qubits, which you're gonna want to spend on plots otherwise, on cleansing points,
Right.
then you're gonna have to spend money to keep the cleansing point numbers up. And you can kind of mix your gatherer and your miner together. Mine are kind of mashed. There's the skills that they need really aren't that different.
Well, the reason they're separated is because of the epic. Because the shovel and axe epic is a separate epic.
Oh, I was referring to the gatherer and well, yeah. I just
Yeah,
have
because the
I have
gatherer
a
uses
shovel
the
and
shovel
axe
and axe
character
epic.
and then I have a hammer character and then they both kind of got the gathering epics or rest of the gathering stuff strung between them. Because if you're gonna do
Yeah,
two,
like
there's
with the
no point
miner,
in having a
like with the
strict
miner, what I
gatherer and
might do, like with the miner, what I might do is take um, the 5 points out of the grapple and put that into the gathering epic, so that for gathering the rocks. Because I know basically could be the same as what you did, a hammer tune and a shovel axe tune, just and both do gathering, but
yeah. One,
because
obviously does
that
gathering
epic
at a
in the
better
end really
rate.
helps.
Yeah, my hammer
Right.
blade does
Yeah, because
does
well, because
gathering
that,
at a better rate because it's higher level. Well,
yeah,
got
well,
more
yeah,
skill
because
points and stuff.
my the hammer one's my main, yeah.
But yeah, no. As
In the
somebody
end,
that
they'll
actually
be
did a
fairly
lot of
even, though.
the jumping around of points, especially after I hit 20, I burned through cleansing points to the point where I've already had to spend qubits on cleansing points for my main. You will run. You're gonna burn through them. Yeah, until
Right.
you're like hundreds of levels into it, qubits are kind of premium as always.
Yeah. Alright, I'm stepping away for a moment. Be right back.
Oh,
Yep.
I go from Dreadnought to Boundless, and I start picking up viewers like crazy. What's up, guys? Welcome to the stream.
Kill the builder. You
Can
put the
we
pattern all the
build
way
it?
across?
Yes, we can! Um. Oh, perfect. Awesome. Awesome. You guys are awesome.
What?
I just got 3 hosts right off the bat. Nefarious Games, which I believe Hype triggered, Turbo, and Lova started hosting me. Thanks for the host, guys. Much
Yeah,
appreciated.
that's 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 because all three of us have you on our auto host lists.
Yeah, but the Nefarious Games wasn't doing it. It wasn't working for the longest time.
Yeah,
The hype must have fixed it.
I fixed it like ages ago.
Well, either way, I'm glad it's working.
And I know and both Turbo and Lova have you on auto host. I have you on auto host as well, but one of
Um,
the other people that's on my list is currently streaming, so it doesn't automatically switch.
so you guys know how PlayStation does the drop-down overview and give you things about the game. Like sometimes if some random people are streaming it, it'll show you the streamers, right? My PlayStation homepage is currently marking Morg as a Boundless General streamer, not associating him as a friend in the friends list because it's showing him in that list as well in streaming. So you're one of the few people streaming Boundless on PlayStation at the moment.
Nice. Um, good.
Interesting.
The only part about this that bugs me is I'm going to retain those notches because I wanted to put that backing to it.
Well, what backing are you gonna put to that? To the notches?
Well, if you look, these notches here, those have to stay there because technically that block that's in green is what belongs in that notch.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it doesn't look terrible, but then at the same time... What you doing?
My gosh, the build speed.
Maybe you should lower your decks.
Then take some. I was gonna say, then take some points out of dexterity.
Well, I already had them before the machine went on.
Yeah, well, now you don't need them.
I don't know, I think it looks better than the other way.
It looks about the same to me.
And I'm back.
Damn it.
Welcome back.
What?
Nothing.
Bullshit.
So before we jumped onto Dreadnought, we were working on the tower base for Kelbeck's tower. You should come take a look at it. I think that looks good. Alright, so for combat, I like the controller. For building, I need mouse and keyboard. Alright. Let's get up here.
I use controller and mouse for building.
Controller and mouse? How does that work?
Probably, I would
Yeah,
assume
to move
controller
with controller
and
and
left hand to
place
move.
chisel
And,
with
yep.
mouse.
No, I was just gonna say, move with the controller, look and place / chisel with the mouse.
Hello, my dear old friend, the crate.
Oh, you went to that game.
How dare you?
Indeed I did.
Dare you?
Right?
Is there a problem with this game?
Wait, what game?
No, just seems
Elite.
everybody's on the Boundless kick lately.
Wait, you're playing Elite?
Yeah, I'm on Elite right now.
Oh, fucking hell, I'm gonna join you on Elite.
I'm still in spaceship mood right now.
Okay, I'm perfectly fine with that, man. I was gonna ask if you want to play Solaris.
Wow.
But if you want to play Elite, let's play Elite. Just let me hook up my HOTAS.
What are we going to be doing? That is the question. Are we gonna go for mining? Are we gonna go for bounty hunting? Are we
The very
gonna...
last thing I was in the process of doing was traveling to Cabello.
Oh, you're on your way to Cabello?
Yeah. Going to see what systems are like
Did
out
you
there
get-
since the change.
Did you hear about the first day of that expedition?
Distant Worlds Expedition when they crashed the servers because over 1,000 people tried to go into warp at the same time in the same instance, all close together within touching distance of each other's ships?
Oh
Nope.
my god, seriously? I didn't hear
Yeah,
that,
seriously.
man.
So,
Yeah,
in,
oh
in
my
short,
God, the
no,
bit-
we didn't hear
the-
anything about it.
The bit I heard was like 30 plus people dying on the first day.
Oh yeah, that's because they hit
Oh,
a
yeah.
supergraph planet.
The first activity stop on the route out was to stop at a 3 times G world.
Oh jeez.
And as most people were not prepared, to say the least, a large number of people
Oh.
were not able to adequately fly in that type of gravitational atmosphere.
Alright, I need more
Yeah,
bricks.
Also, get
And
them off my
thus
wall.
a whole lot of kaboom.
They're on my wall. But yeah, when Distant Worlds left at the initial meetup, 1,000 players were gathered so closely together when they tried to enter warp that people were literally bumping, touching shields, doing the whole bumper cars thing as they were charging their warp drives and flying through normal space to go straight into warp to the next planet. But they timed it so that essentially within about a 3-second range, all of 1,000 ships went into warp, and the game couldn't handle it, and it crashed the entire server. And it's mostly because the game was never intended to experience 1,000 players all rendered in the same instance going into warp at the exact same time.
I hope there is a YouTube video of that. I want to see it.
Probably. Wouldn't be surprised.
It's also insane that they managed to get a thousand players into the same instance. That's pretty awesome.
Oh, dude, do you not know actually how many people can be supported in an instance in Elite? Seriously?
Well,
Like, it's 1,500 players
not
in a single
necessarily
instance.
that, but that's cool.
See,
I just know how.
After.
the last YouTube video I remember seeing
I
was
just know how
100
tough
ships
it
going
is.
into warp at once. I want to see
There was
1,000.
over 1,000. There was over
I
1,000
just know
people
how tough
actually
it
there
is
at the
to
meet.
Yeah.
I just know
Okay,
how tough it is to
guys.
get just even a couple people into the same instance.
I know we've kind of fallen into disarray after hanging out with the Starlight Guardian people, but we really got to stop talking over one another. Not saying they're bad people, but it's kind of got us into a bad habit. We used to be really good at taking turns.
Well, I personally think that's more of hype. Hype spends the most time with them.
I'm more thinking that my volume just probably isn't loud enough to really hear when I'm talking.
No, your volume is par with everybody.
Yeah, we can hear you. I can hear you fine.
Although sometimes I'm beginning to think that after turning my mic pickup down, that some people can't hear me half the time when I talk because I get ignored.
No, I can hear you just fine. In fact, the pickup
I usually hear you fine.
pickup is
my
actually
guess
significantly.
is that there may also be a
I
delay.
totally believe that you in particular hear me fine all the time.
Yeah.
I didn't have to call your name 4 times in the same 5-second sentence or 5 seconds of span of time or anything, and you didn't realize I was even using your name because you were totally listening.
Yeah, well, I also had other things in the background over here that was making noise.
No. I'm not trying to.
Other things being one specific thing.
Right. I'm also pretty sure that there's probably some kind of a delay with the bridge and stuff, which obviously would contribute to me starting to talk,
like
but
2 or 3
you
second
guys not
delay.
noticing it because of the delay. Yeah. So then I start talking and you guys start talking, but even though we start talking at the same time, you guys don't hear that I started talking until like 2 seconds later. Which then results in talking over each other.
Titties and beer.
Yep.
Alright, Chana 7. Let's go check out that belt.
And actually, I guess that would even be compounded even more, because if there's a delay from me to you guys, then that means there's probably also a delay from you to me. So that would end up being like a 4-second delay, which makes it even worse.
Yeah, it does. So I can honestly say I like flying with the HOTAS, then at the same time, it's not the controller and it's really weird.
But is it weird in a good way?
Or is it good in
It's
a
just
weird way?
weird. It's just weird. The weirdest thing about the HOTAS when I first hooked it up was the fact that I didn't have any alternate flighting controls. Because there was no mapped button to allow me to access the alternate flight controls. But the controls themselves were mapped.
Oh shit,
So
I
I
need a
couldn't go
hammer.
up and down or left and right on an axis because I couldn't enter alternate flight controls at first. I currently have that assigned to the secondary trigger.
I could have swore alternate flight controls was already mapped when I played. I thought it was on
When
L3.
I plugged it in, it wanted me to fly my ship as if I was flying an
Oh,
airplane.
on your hotel. Oh, on your HOTAS. Right. Okay, yeah, sorry. I thought you were talking controller. My bad.
No, HOTAS.
Gotcha.
It seriously sounds like you're saying Protoss every time you say that.
I plugged in my Protoss.
Joystick.
Giggity.
Joystick. Is that better?
I like playing
with your penis.
I like playing with my joystick.
Giggity.
I'm sure Leo likes to play with it too.
On occasion. I think I have more fun with them than she does. That's the sad part.
I have Protoss cancer.
Love, what do you have more fun with?
Playing with my joystick.
Depends.
No, there's no depends in this relationship.
Depends on my mood. I do
Depends on
like
who's
when your
wearing
joystick plays with me.
I'm sorry, whenever people generally say depends, the first thing I can think of is the adult diapers.
That's exactly what I was referencing.
Yep.
Oh, fuck, I don't even know if I'm gonna make it to Cabello. So I left on my trip without a fuel scoop and without an extra fuel tank.
Good job.
And I almost got stranded halfway.
Rip.
Stop double stacking.
Time to call the fuel rat.
Nope. Fuel rats are dead right now. At least PS4 fuel
What?
rats are.
Seriously?
Not dead as in dead, but they're all on Distant World. Every single PS4 fuel rat is on Distant Worlds right now.
Ooh.
Well,
At
yeah,
least all the ones that I'm aware of.
they've got us. They got to make sure that everyone stays fueled.
Ugh. I seriously just wish that it wasn't 300 days. If it was something like 100 days, I'd be like, yeah, sure, I'll go spend like 2 months going out that way because nobody else plays this game with me.
How does 100 days translate into 2 months? I'm just curious.
I said a few months. Holy shit, scooping from the star is like super easy with the joystick.
I believe it.
I have no issue staying within a perfect scooping range.
Let's see, 100 days would be 3 months, 1 week, and 1 day.
Okay. You anal retentive bastard that had to go and actually find that out. I'm beginning to wonder how you even have a woman some days.
Personality. That's all he has.
I see.
Hi, Jay.
What up, Jay?
Give me a second. I gotta find my headphones so I can hear you people.
Okay.
Unacceptable, soldier.
My phone likes to pretend I'm on a phone call when I'm on this thing.
Can you hear me now? How about now? How about now? Getting terrible reception on this thing. The one thing I am finding with this joystick though is I find I kind of pull on it hard and I feel like it's going to become loose really quickly.
Yeah, you should consult your doctor about that.
Yeah. I should, but the last time I tried to, he just told me to bend over, and I was like, nope, not doing that today.
Turn your head and cough.
I don't wanna. Yeah, flying is definitely easier with the joystick. It's just the controls are weird.
Alright, now here you go.
Oh.
Can you hear me now? How about now?
I couldn't find my headphones, so I just passed you in directly to the truck.
That works. There's a setting in Discord, in the Discord app on the phone to change it to use the speaker.
Yep.
This was easier.
That actually doesn't sound half bad. Sounds a heck of a lot better than the Bluetooth setup in Morg's work truck.
True.
But it doesn't sound quite as well as surround sound in my stereo setup.
When I talk to Morg on Discord, he sounds like he's in a tin can.
Oh, I can hear you guys much better this way. If I were to put you on speakerphone, it would still sound terrible. Much prefer headphones, nothing else. So what have you guys been up to?
Played a little bit of Dreadnought, back playing Boundless. They're playing Really Dangerous.
Cool. So, Lord,
I didn't do
is
it.
there a truck stop anywhere near?
Yeah, Love's gas station. It's a full service truck stop.
Because we talked it over with the wife, and the way the weather's looking, we're going to end up going up 15 tomorrow.
Yeah, if you pass through Cedar City, north end of town has a Love's full service truck stop. You got fuel, you got maintenance, you got showers, you got everything.
And then they also need to let us
I know
know
the
so we
love-
can say hi.
It's not my preferred truck stop, but it's better than a Metro or a Travel America.
Yeah, we don't have any of that shit here.
I'm gonna say if we have a pilot in town, you would definitely be stopping there. I don't know, maybe stopping a couple, maybe
We don't have a-
little bit, maybe before.
No pilot or Flying J, sorry.
It is what it is. I'm just saying, I don't know where we're stopping tomorrow, but the plan is we might be stopping around that way.
No, we don't.
I've been to a couple of pilots. I've been to a couple of pilots and Flying J's. They're some of the nicest truck stops I've ever been to.
Oh yeah, they're really nice, and they have the best food, or actually the only ones that serve food after a certain point. That's not a hot dog.
Yeah. Yeah, my family took a trip across the country back in 2001, and truck stops were one of the most common places we stopped at to sleep in the van.
Well, you know, when you're a truck my size, you just kind of, that's where you live. We're stuck in California, so I barely made it to a Petro.
Oh, dang.
So I can't play on the Wi-Fi tonight, but, you know, I can still make Discord.
Yay for mobile internet.
Mobile data for the win. Holy crap, this planet's got some hot spots.
Planet?
Ring. Sorry.
gonna say.
I got like 5, 6 void opals, 7 void opals. What the hell? 9 void opals,
hey, yeah, that reminds
4
me.
low temperature diamonds, and 6 alexandrites.
Nice.
That reminds me. How are you guys liking the new planetary scanning system?
I haven't really used it.
Yeah, it's kind of fun actually. It's
What
its own
game is the
little
dude playing?
mini game of a sort.
They're playing Elite
I just
Dangerous.
haven't really done anything that you.
Elite Dangerous is essentially space trucking.
Yeah,
Space mining.
I watched the dev videos on the update, and it's pretty interesting. It kind of reminded me of Mass Effect, shooting the probes around the planet.
So
Yeah.
when you say space truck, you telling me it takes 11 hours to do any single task?
Close enough.
Oh, one of the trips does take almost 2 hours.
I was actually about to bring up the Hut and Run. The one thing that makes the game
literally 2 hours just flying.
The funny thing is
Yeah, the
that
reason
corporation's called Hutton Orbital's Truckers Co.
Yep.
Interesting. I was going to say, if this is real trucking, it's going to take you like 6 hours.
Hey, when you're flying a Charon, it does take 6 hours, seems like.
Yeah, but I
Depending-
don't have to back a share on a street. Seriously, today I had to block off a 4-lane road just so I could back into the building that they wanted the beat at. Californians are not patient.
When have they ever been?
I'm just saying, when you see a big ass truck trying to back up and is, moving forward and backwards, how about give them 5 minutes before you try and sneak around going over the curb and, putting yourself in danger.
Dude, rule of the road in California, bigger vehicle always wins. Eventually they'll learn this when you've crushed them to a pulp.
But I don't want to go to jail because they're going to look at me and be like, well, why did you just wait for them? And I'll be like, because I was tired and I'm trying to get to the door so I can get unloaded and get on with my day. Well, if you waited 5 minutes, you would have gone on with your day.
I would have pleaded, didn't see him. My truck's like 12 times bigger than they are. They were hidden in a blind spot.
They drove
Yeah, that
themselves
doesn't
into
work,
the blind spot.
Right? The blind spot being directly behind. Crunch.
I thought the blind spot was underneath the truck.
That's a blind spot too.
That doesn't work. Tried it before. A cop told me, guess again.
Just
Guess.
remember to tell him you can't see what's underneath your truck.
Wait, the cop told you to guess again? Tell him you weren't guessing.
Tell him that guessing is bad driving.
Yeah, I can argue this all day long, but I'm just telling you, generally cops do not like to hear, hey, I didn't see him. Because they're going to say, hey, you went to school
Well,
for this, and they didn't.
then again, cops don't like truck drivers, period. So, I mean, what are you gonna do?
Hence why I don't really want anybody.
Oh, the stamina. Oh, by the way, Hype, you want to see what this looks like at night?
Yeah.
Nice white light down below, red light up above.
Nice.
Wait a minute. I thought there was White Gleam down there. Guess not.
What's up?
Have you been? Do you know what's going on with the Imperials in Elite lately?
No, I have not. What's up?
Nova Imperium, the isolationist group that had recently claimed to have a bastard grandchild of the last emperor, decided that they wanted to militarily back their claim to the throne, and this caused Dalton Patrius, the leader of the Imperial military forces, to crush the rebellion. Quite effectively, mind you. Yeah, that's how he put it. He called them a rebellious faction.
Morningstar's just giving me lore, in-game lore for this that's constantly being updated.
But yeah, it seems that the majority of the gaming community, due to a community event, chose to not turn the Empire into civil war, because if the community event had gone in favor of Nova Imperium, the Empire would be at civil war. Like full-fledged civil war. The guy that they are broadcasting as their new emperor is still around, so Nova Imperium is not actually finished. All that got crushed was their fleet.
Damn.
So potentially there could still be an uprising in the Empire. Aisling Duvall and her mother have both disavowed the other one, the new Duvall. So yeah, that's kind of the goings on.
Wow.
Sure makes me happy to be a part of the Federation.
Yeah. Damn well is. Okay, well, I think I found the one area of the game where the hotel's joystick does not shine compared to the controller. Suited virtual keyboard. I really, really wish that I could hook in my keyboard, but I can't, because I'm using that USB slot. Oh, never mind. I'm wrong. Apparently, as of last night, the leader of Nova Imperium has been captured and is now under arrest waiting trial.
Fun. I leave the Empire for a nice little mining expedition, and what happens? Everything goes to shit.
It's because everything was shit.
Yep.
Are you insinuating something there, Federation scum?
I am. Imperial penis flying ship head.
That was weak, sir. That was... You were stretching there for a minute.
Well, I knew where I wanted to go, but I knew it wasn't going to quite get there. I knew where I wanted to go, where I wanted to go, but I knew it wasn't going to quite get there because, I mean, let's face it. The flying penis is only 14 kilometers versus the Caldari is 18 kilometers, so kind of falls short.
Scruffy-faced Imperial nerf herder.
This is what you get for owning slaves. So I can say.
Funny thing is,
Hey.
all empires seem to like owning slaves.
Hey now, Imperial slave trade, that is lucrative business right there.
That's what an Imperial would say. The problem with your logic there is that, you know, human cruelty is always terrible. Doesn't care what the product is.
No, don't throw me in first. The faction I support doesn't support slavery. They're highly against it, so don't lump me in with those bastards.
Jester is right.
Well,
Supporting the Empress to be, she is 100% against all forms of slavery.
That's what they all say. Right up until the first one shows up, and they're like, "Ooh, free labor, I don't have to pay." I like that.
Oh no, she's part of. She's the princess of an empire that's been around for like a century, and choosing, after being given slaves, she's choosing not to have slaves and be against slavery.
It's a front.
It's not like the empire just randomly started.
I find that the problem, as a Federation man myself, I have to say I find this move highly suspect and political at best. Right.
You as a Federation, you're not a... We don't know if you're a Federation member. For all we know, you could be an Alliance spy.
Are you kidding me? I'm part of the Galactic Federation.
We're talking about the wrong Federation here. You're still scum, though. I don't think we can trust you either way.
I thought there was only one Federation last I checked.
Different game.
I heard Galente and I heard Imperial and slaves, and it all doesn't match up.
Imperial slaves are a commodity and Elite Dangerous. Like a legitimate commodity.
Hype.
Now, if you really read into the lore, if you want to get technical, they don't even treat their slaves like slaves. They're actually treated rather well.
Yeah, it's a system of indentured servitude.
You're shiny.
Yeah, more proper term would be Imperial indentured servants.
Yeah.
That implies they're getting paid.
You're even shinier.
Well, they're not getting paid. The reason why they're in indentured servitude is because they give up the chance of getting paid in exchange for all housing and other living needs being taken care of for their services.
Hype.
And if I remember right, their family gets taken care of as well.
Yes.
Yep.
The benefits granted to the parent are extended to the rest of the family. That's generally why most people in the Imperial Society go for indentured servitude.
That's where you are.
Yes, Mark?
I told you right where you needed to be.
Ow. Yes.
Yay or nay?
Am I supposed to be comparing left to right or something, or?
Nope, the whole thing.
Ah, yeah. Looks great. I mean, it'll look even better once the right looks like the left, but...
Yep. Is that a hole? I can't tell.
Yeah, with the rubies and the gleam.
Yeah, I really like it.
Oh,
This, being able
I
to
see,
control
I
three
see
different
what
axes
you
at
did here. You filled in You filled in these spots.
Yeah.
I like how you say if you can.
What?
I will. Good night, Pippies.
The base is looking really nice. I just gotta make all the rest of the sides look uniformal.
Stepping away for just a moment.
Yep.
Ruben, you still watching, bud?
Yeah, sup?
Did
He
you
says no.
did you see what I done over here? What do
He
you
says he
think?
doesn't like it. It is starting to look nice, though. You sure you got enough space on top, though?
What do you mean? Oh, like I said, it's gonna flare out. So it's gonna come to this point, which is the neck, which is already a good amount of space, and then it's gonna flare outward. So first off, this is just the base. So the base is gonna have 4 arms, 4 claws, talons, if you will, that will stretch out from here, or stretch out from each corner. They will angle outward at a slope, go up slightly, and they will cradle the levitating tower, which will be roughly about this diameter. And that continues
Good luck
up.
getting that design done.
Why is that?
Because that's gonna be a lot of trial and error making the claws.
It will. I'll have to make one and then duplicate it.
So, Mark, if we end up in town tomorrow, would you be up to hang out, at least for a little bit?
Sure. What time do you think you'd be in Cali? I mean, in Utah?
I'm not rightly sure right now, just because it depends on when we leave, what kind of traffic we end up with, and we don't even know where we're going to be finishing tomorrow yet. We haven't sat down to figure that out. We're just kind of taking a breath now, saying that today's over, because today was a pain in the ass.
What town you in right
But
now?
I would assume sometime, what time am I at right now? I'm in California time, and it is about
No, town,
9
not
o'clock,
time.
9:30.
What city?
Location.
Right. I don't know what city. Give me a second. I have to consult with the GPS. What? Wheeler Ridge, California.
Wheeler Ridge.
It's the woman.
In my head, Nephilim area is some medieval place with the castle and such. In my build nearby is some ancient alien ruin with a big
Hello,
portal.
woman.
Th.
Interesting.
but the people in Nephilim worship these aliens and Kelvik is building a landing platform to try to draw the aliens back.
To Apex. No, that's not the lore we're establishing here. Sorry. This isn't a landing pad. This is a tower base. Where's my tool? Oh, it's on the right hand.
Are you sure? I'm pretty sure Daniel Jackson would say that it is.
Huh?
Yeah, well, Daniel Jackson is not here. Because Daniel Jackson has never been to Lordran. And
Sorry.
what Morgan is actually making is a location called the Tower of Latria, which is a giant maze and that everybody hates to go to in Demon's Souls.
So, as far as towers go and mazes, wasn't exactly a tower, but in Conan I made a hanging maze off the bottom of the aqueduct.
Yeah, sure, let's call it a maze.
Oh, I
With
thought you were
immortal
going to
rat
start
nest.
referencing the friggin' annoying ass
Scorpion.
keeper fort in the Sen's Fortress.
Oh, Sen's Fortress.
Because
No,
let's
Morgan's
face it,
is
that
not
place.
Sen's Fortress.
That face.
Oh,
Achoo!
traps. Not a, that place isn't a maze, it's just trap riddled.
Still sucked
Because-
dick.
It did, but Sen's Fortress in and of itself is just one straight linear zone.
Yeah, there really is no deviations. Well, there is kinda if you go down instead of up.
Yeah, but all of those are just dead ends. And really just meant in case you fall.
So it was less of Labyrinth and more of Indiana Jones.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely.
Ah.
Fuck it. Jester,
Yep.
I really want to play Stellaris right now.
Oh, you do?
I do. I've really been waiting for you to be able to get online so we could play. By the way, Hype, we're probably going to want to restart our game, just so you know.
Probably gonna want to what?
We're going to want to restart the game, the three-way game between us.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to want to get the new map script that I found.
Ah.
Darling. I've been giving her treats. It was the
I'm
reddest part of
finishing
my
up a
meat.
mission. Well, 2 missions. I don't know about you, but I've been wanting to play Stellaris for like a week now.
So yeah, so out of the 400 metamorphic bricks I made, I have 122 left.
Yeah, sounds about right.
That's after just doing the floor across 4 plots.
She's presented herself back to the Bale. Are you finally getting rid of your temporary blocks there, Mort?
Yeah, decided I didn't like the gray.
Well, I could have told you that the gray was terrible and clashed, and not in a good way.
Well, no, it's more so that the fact that the iron is in the way.
Yeah. I say rubies to accent the ones that are already there. Because even though they're being covered, you'll still be able to see the rubies. And because there's rubies everywhere else, the fact that they're slightly
Holy
less
crap,
visible
love.
won't pull away from it.
I have another one.
But that's just my opinion.
There you go, Art. How it has support.
Nice, but I didn't actually have an issue with that. I do like it though.
Alright, I'm not finding anything good in this hotspot, so let me get back to a station, get my laptop fired up. I'm gonna go ahead and drop out of the party, and I'll jump back on through Discord.
Alright, man. Yeah, I'll be a moment or two. I've got to get my preventator cells back to the bail, and then I'll be jumping off and onto Discord. Because, you know, I'm already, like, on my way. Might as well finish the mission.
Yeah.
Shut up, you piece of shit Imperial. Nobody cares. I accidentally deployed my weapon, so they started yelling at me.
Good job.
Yeah. You do that in Caldari space and you get the response, mine's bigger.
Yeah.
You do that in Mimitar space and you get, mine's rustier.
Mine'll
No.
give me
Mine
tetanus.
has more duct.
You do that in Mimitar space and they say, wait, yours is in one piece?
Fuck you.
What duct tape did you use?
Hey, now I know.
Fuck you.
I know why Mimitar like miniguns so much. Because all they have to do is spool it up to spin the duct tape on.
I thought it was because as pieces fall off their ship, they can use it as ammo.
Not in a minigun. Are you kidding? That jam this whole freaking system.
No, they're just projectile weapons in general. Because that's a Minotaur speciality, is projectile weapons, and it's the reason why they focus on it is because when they run out of ammo, they just start taking their ships apart.
Well, you know that's why they have such big thrusters on the back of their ships. When they run out of ammo, their ship is the projectile.
Really? I thought that was so they could hot dog you. So one of the greatest things ever. If we ever get some sort of like major station thing in Elite, I so wish that we could do like some sort of, I don't know, small video series like that.
That would be pretty cool.
Actually, that's gonna be a piece of iron.
Surprisingly, there's actually very few original content creators for Elite Dangerous. Most people, it's just like information videos or people just showing things off.
Well, we can be the
That's
first.
why I like watching Yamix, because his has a healthy dose of comedy mixed in.
Yeah, I agree. There is a YouTuber though, who's doing, what is it? It's the Distant Worlds, or no, it's Distant Skies or something like that. But he's doing a YouTube series where he's doing like RP videos of him and a buddy traveling across the galaxy, exploring, just getting into random shenanigans. They're actually pretty good. I dropped a link to it at one time in the Elite Dangerous chat.
Alright, I'm gonna fire up the laptop. I'll be back on in a bit.
Dylan.
Because we had a power outage last night and my laptop is fully shut down, so it's gonna take a bit to start up.
If it
Well,
does.
then you can leave the party after it's started then.
Well, I've also gotta go use the shitter, so I'll be back.
Yeah, he's got a turtle head poking out.
Yes, I do. Alright, I'll
Well,
be back.
just remember, you can't make it into a Ninja Turtle.
Yeah, no kidding.
It will end up in the sewer, though. That's unmistakable.
Yes, eventually. Eventually. Alright, I'll be back.
Yeah. That got so nasty really quickly. Don't forget to do the extra wide main support beam.
I know. I'll get to that later. Once I'm certain the wall behind is completely done.
Yeah, it is a lot easier to do the metal work after the wall is done.
I need another precise chisel. I might have to go make one now before I break this one, which will probably happen here in the next 8 hits.
I can get on and give you my diamond one if you want.
Nah, I'm just gonna make one.
Alright. I mean, there's more than enough alloy for it now. I made like 200 and something alloy.
Wait, why am...
Warning,
What?
entering conflict zone. I'm not trying to enter a conflict zone. What are you talking about, game? Warning, leaving combat zone. Wow, that's a really big combat zone. That's like multiple AU. I'm not gonna lie, I actually wish that was a unit of measurement that Elite Dangerous used more.
AU?
Yeah.
There we go. Three, 4, 1, and 1. I need leather. $23? Seriously? Wow. Okay, well, I'll be right back.
You making diamond chisels?
Where are you going?
Yeah, making a diamond chisel.
You wanna pop one in there for me? Mine's gonna die soon.
I'm leaving the door open.
we go. Let's go, Chris. 10 million.
Alright, I have returned.
Welcome back. You wanna make me
Welcome back.
churros as well, please? Since you're there and making churros.
How many do I make this time?
Interesting. Looks like Cabello is the place for me to go if I want to end up trafficking for gender sales and other medical goods. I also want a bunch of weapons. Why does everybody want weapons? Seriously.
I want weapons.
Everybody must go. Apparently everybody in the galaxy is going to war.
Sounds like a fun time.
All I can say is for the amount of war that people must love to get into, for the amount that they request weapons, I don't see enough of it.
Well, war is always profitable, and I find it best for people to remain profitable and stay far away from actually fighting against conflict.
Yeah, but war and trafficking guns is not particularly safe.
Being armed is never safe. Talking about weapons.
Oh, no, so you don't understand. When my ship costs more than the value of the entire mission and its cargo, it's not worth it to traffic in guns.
Because guns are considered illegal even though everyone's asking for them.
Yeah.
And if you have illegal cargo upon entering, you will first get fined, but upon further violations, you will be blown up.
Yeah, and it's just like trying to fight gate guns. You won't win.
The only difference is gate guns kill you a lot slower. Stations kill you in like a matter of seconds.
Yeah, stations can almost insta-kill you.
You'll hear the first shots firing off, and as you hear it, you realize your shields are at half. You'll hear the second shot fire off, your shields are gone. Third and fourth, maybe fifth. You might get to hear the fifth round fire.
Can I just say that if you're actually getting to hear the fourth round of fire, you're lucky. Means you have an incredibly tanky ship, and you're probably running like hell away from the station, and it's starting to miss.
Station knows how to miss? What?
Yeah, the station starts to miss the further you get away from it, giving you a higher chance of survival and getting away. Because the actual station guns themselves, they're only around the docking area. So if you swing around to the opposite end of the station, you're actually out flying the guns. But on top of that, there's more than just guns there, because just like an Eve, there is system authority flying around.
Damn
And
Concord.
if the station don't kill you, then system authority will.
I need to pull up a list of prestige calculation. What the hell is that?
Abracadabra, not over here. What the hell is what?
This weird looking Pokemon. Well, it's like... It's 10 steps outside my front door before it finally starts to show. So, I mean, I could technically go and get it, but... I'm not dressed for the temperature it currently is.
Go get yourself a torch chicken, heat yourself up.
Get some meat on your bones, man.
Yeah, bro. Evolve into a Snorlax already.
Snorlax doesn't evolve. Oh wait, yeah it does, from Munchlax, but gosh dang it, I'm still... Why do they have to mess with the originals?
Because everybody thought that the Pokemon needed to have babies around. Nobody understood how to full-grown Snorlax come out of a fucking egg.
Because money.
Yeah, whoever said that every single Pokemon comes from an egg, though?
One of the big things is that all Pokemon, according to the original creator of Pokemon, all of them are coming. They all come out of eggs. All of them. That's why you can go to the daycare and you can breed Pokemon at the daycare and they always come out of eggs.
Actually, it's never been fully stated what the Pokemon do to get the eggs. It just said, "Oh look, we found one. We have no clue where the fuck it came from."
In the original games, you could take two Pokemon of the same group to the daycare, and they would eventually produce an egg. Yes, you didn't get to the actual active sex, but every Pokemon comes from an egg.
Right. I'm not disputing that. I'm saying that in all of the games, we never actually stated where the eggs come from. They just have to appear.
Yeah.
These two Pokemon were friendly one day, and when we went out to give them food, all of a sudden there was an egg there.
I have no clue where this came from. You want that shit? I'm fine. I'll make a scramble and eat.
Yeah, could you imagine scrambled eggs from a Pikachu egg?
Is it yellow because it's a yolk, or is it yellow because
It would, you know, if someone ever served me scrambled eggs made from Pikachu eggs, I would literally have to turn to the waiter and say, "What's this?"
You would do that. And then I'd hope I would electrocute you.
She's so mean.
Just for being the one to say those kind of stupid puns. Funny puns, but stupid. They're father puns. They're dad jokes. It's horrible.
Father?
Well, what's even worse is the waiter or waitress. Her name's Jules. And before anyone says that's not possible, ask Jester. Yeah, great Scott. So, speaking of, how many gigawatts was it? 9.21?
9.21 gigawatts.
121.
Oh, 1.21, okay. 1.21 gigawatts.
So now that we've determined how much power the flux capacitor can have.
Sorry, it came up because someone said Great Scott, which happens to be, you know, Doc Brown's signature exclamations.
Yeah, it is. Anyway, you guys debate over the flux capacitor and Doc Brown. I'm gonna go and
I am still looking up prestige information. Oh, there's even a calculator. How nice. August. The newest list I can find is from August. Has no one updated anything?
There's a lot of stuff out of date. For example, the gem list thing, location thing, because from what I've read, the new thing is that they can be found anywhere. It's a matter of what they're under as to where they are, not elevation or altitude or whatever.
Elevation matters.
Because not anymore, because the worlds are random generated.
No, elevation does matter. You will not find it above a certain level.
Not anymore.
Not anymore since
That's
when?
what I'm trying to say. The new information says it does not matter elevation anymore. It matters what you look under.
Okay, I have not found diamond above a certain point. Nor have I found amethyst above a certain point. Altitude still plays a role. They've just changed the values. Personally, I think a lot of people just don't even know, and so they're just guessing and throwing shit up.
Alright guys, I'm getting off for the night. Morg, I'll text you tomorrow when I have more information on where in the day's gonna be for you.
Okay, well I don't have your number, so you need to put in your text, you know, that it's you.
Will do.
Alright. Catch you later.
Alright,
Did the update fix portal direction? I
You know-
have my portal on the feld facing east-west, and the portal on my base north-south.
I don't know. We haven't tried portals since the update. If you can open portals north, south, and east and west, let me know. I'd be interested. Because we've got a few portals that we need to open. Huh? What? Okay. Coming.
You can force portal orientation by making it 2x2.
Yeah, and spend the extra shards per hour. No thanks.
Not to mention the opening cost.
But I have 1x2.
Yes, Ruben? Yes, a north-south portal. Yeah, I know. We've opened one of our own like this before as well. But it's not constant. We tried to open another one just like that, and it wouldn't open properly. We wasted like some 600 shards trying to open it.
I'll come back.
Alright, got Jay's number.
Right. This may sound random to you guys, but what kind of raises do you guys use to do?
Some random electric.
Some random electric. Good.
I don't really shave. I just use a pair of hair clippers to trim it down.
Good.
Exactly.
What about you, Mark? Did the same?
That's, I just said, I use a pair of electric clippers. I don't even know what they are.
Oh, right. You know that.
I just trim it down to stubble and keep it that way.
The reason why I bring this up is because earlier this morning, I forgot about this, but Gillette released a new commercial. That was just basically, you know how Gillette for the past couple of years has been making youth men the better man they could be, you know, clean shaven.
Yeah. Oh, you talking about that be the best man you can be commercial with where they bring up the hard topics of bullying and stuff like that.
Oh, it's not just that. If you actually watch the full commercial, at the very end of it, they cut the bullshit entirely, and they just flat out tell you in writing, men are no longer seen as good role models because they're now doing stupid, disgusting, despicable things. We need to start educating ourselves better to become better men. The trailer, that whole video, the whole trailer, or ad,
Yeah.
was done by one of the currently leading anti-Semite feminists.
Oh, wow. Well, that explains all the hate over the new commercial.
Yeah. Shake, another big brand, they had hired or made an ad to do the same thing, but unlike Gillette, they immediately took theirs down and started to backtrack all of their advertisements around it upon seeing the backlash. Gillette is still going full bore on their commercials saying that men aren't being men.
Well, in a sense, they're kind of right. Men used to be a lot more chivalrous to start with.
Oh, heck yeah.
Men used to be a lot more respectable.
What they brought up were things like rape. No, they were bringing up rape and sexual assault.
Yeah, rape, sexual assault, kids bullying and stuff, and the kids bullying bit. I remember they had yeah,
was bad.
Yeah, I remember with the bullying that one of the things that they were saying was that nowadays it's just boys will be boys.
Yeah.
Quite the impressive lineup of dads using a grill and all saying, boys will be boys, boys will be boys.
Yeah. But then at the end of it, they have the one dad that stands up to every other dad that's saying boys will be boys, trying to say, you shouldn't be doing this, it's not right. Yeah,
and he goes and breaks up the fight between the two boys. Yeah, the Starlight guys were talking about the ad the other day. And of course, everybody's like, I don't see a problem with it. Or no, it wasn't the Starlight guys. It was somebody on Facebook. Never mind. There's somebody on my Facebook who was talking about it, and everybody's like, yeah, I don't see anything wrong with it. They're bringing up some very, very good key points about bullying and other hard topics, and that we shouldn't be doing it.
Well, here's the thing. I personally believe that bullying is good to a point, and here's why. If you do something that is completely socially awkward or stupid or retarded, and you get bullied for it, what do? You change, at least a little bit, right? You generally don't do the same thing that you get bullied for. You've been improved. Was it healthy? Probably not. But did it work? Oh, hell yeah.
I actually have a different view on that particular area. as somebody that did go through school and did get bullied, like,
Oh, I did too.
Yeah, I was just gonna say the same thing.
Dude, I was bullied regularly.
Bullying and what people see as ridicule.
Dude, I was bullied regularly, and because of all the bullying that I went through, I changed a lot of different things about me whenever I was a kid.
I didn't.
And they were things that,
in a small closet room.
but these were things that, like, my parents should have, like, you know, talked to me about or taught me. And here I am, like, completely ignorant, you know, and getting bullied and made fun of for things that I didn't know any better. But I learned.
Okay, see, that's one of the differences. I wasn't bullied for things that I could control. I was bullied because my hair was red and I was short.
In my case, I was bullied for things I did because of my mental health issues. I had nervous tics and stuff, like twirling my hair and stuff, and I'd get picked on and called Curly Sue and all the different kinds of names. And
because I was the smallest kid in the school, everybody thought it was okay to pick on me, to the point where I got into a fight with 4 other kids who were 4 grades higher than me from the middle school literally next door. I got suspended because I fought back and I got a black eye and they only got a couple of bruises.
Yeah, Canada. What you gonna do? I'm sorry, if my kid gets in, if my kid gets into a fight and I get called to the school, if his reason is valid, I'm gonna laugh in the principal's face and be like, "You're an idiot."
Thank
just
you.
did it again.
That makes me happy to hear.
That's what my mom did. My mom said good on me for defending myself, sticking up for myself. But the school didn't care. The school seen me as the antagonizer, just because they had 4 people saying that I started the fight.
Well, one thing I'm definitely teaching my son is, you will never swing first, but if you have to swing, make sure that you're the one to swing last.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. My rule for my son when he gets older: don't start a fight, but if someone else starts a fight with you, feel free to finish it.
That's right.
Yeah, I'll always bring my kid up on don't start fights. Always end.
My dad may not agree, because my dad's one of those people that's like, oh, you shouldn't fight no matter what, blah, blah. I'm like, I don't care. Someone's beating on him, I ain't gonna tell him to not retaliate.
Alright, Ruben, here's a test. Make an east-west, east-west portal.
What?
If you can make it a double east-west portal, then we'll know that they fixed the bug.
Yeah, I remember one day in middle school, this kid,
The exit will always be
that I was
NS.
constantly at odds with, came by. I was at my locker, had my locker door open. He comes by and he
Well, then they haven't fixed the bug yet.
And he punches my locker door, causing my extender shelf in my locker to fall.
The entrance portal
with
can
books
be
on my
determined
head.
by the duration opening it from.
I turn around. I was normally not one to retaliate, but I was sick and tired of that kid doing shit to me. So I turned around, kicked him in the foot. 2 seconds later, I turn around to see if he's gone. He's standing right there, still punches me square in the nose, knocks my glasses off my face.
That sounds like my sister. My sister came to my defense once when I was getting bullied. The first day in middle school, where I went to school in New Brunswick, middle school starts at grade 5, goes to grade 9. I was in grade 5. I'd just gotten into the school. And a bunch of grade 8 kids come over, and they decided to shove me in a half-size locker. They locked me in it. My sister came over, she heard me as I was getting in. Like, as they locked the door and went to walk away, she heard me in there banging on the door. She kicked their ass so badly.
This is only for one wide portals.
Man, I wish I had a sibling in school with me growing up.
Yeah, I know it's only for one-way portals, but the portal should be able to open in any direction you choose. If you set that to go east-west, and then set the other one to go east-west, what should determine the direction is the direction that you broke the block in.
From what I was told by the Portal Seekers guys, they said that the exit portal direction is determined by the direction that you placed the blocks.
We tested that.
Yeah, we've placed portals, and it's never worked. Well, I shouldn't say never. We've had a few successful runs.
No, that's not true.
Yeah, we magically got one connected.
Because we have one in the workshop right now that's north, south, east, to west.
That's
my portal.
Yeah.
Ruben, that's not entirely true. This one right here, this portal, is north, south, east, west, or is north, south. Wow, yeah, north, south. This is the one that the token was generated from.
Depends on the side you open it.
This was where the token was generated, here at the north-south facing one. When you come over here... Wait, this isn't the one. Oh, it's over here.
The toke portal is the exit. Exit always an S.
Yeah, well, the exit should face the direction the blocks was broken in. And that's something that I know they can fix, they just haven't yet.
No, that is the entrance.
Regardless of what it should be is what I'm saying. The exit should always...
Put the token in.
The direction of the exit should always be in the direction that you broke the blocks from. That is how it should be.
Well, it should be, but it's not what it is currently because it's broken.
Yeah, that's what I've been saying. They can fix it, but they haven't.
Be able to help with this. Jester's having a problem with this weapon.
Oh boy.
The problem being, it's not starting.
Well, they don't have put a thing in to rotate the exit portal.
Rip. Let me think on that for a minute.
Yeah, they could do that too. That'd be another quick, easy fix.
That would be nice.
There's a lot of things that they could do.
Lack of a feature laugh.
Yeah. Well, as they say in Eve, it's not a bug, it's a feature. It's a running joke in Eve Online because things were put in and did not work as intended, but when asked about it, they said, oh yeah, it's running as intended. Thus, bugs became features, jokingly.
I thought that was an EA Games thing. It's not a bug, it's a feature.
No, that was Eve Online.
Well, people say the same thing about EA Games.
People say the same thing about writing your Skyrim port vertically.
Right?
Well, I mean lacking a feature.
Quite frankly, I disagree with that. Yes, it is fun, but it's still a bug.
Not saying a bug is a feature, but it's funny how they explained that Eve.
Yeah. Let's put this here. And then I need to split screen that. Put this up. So does anyone have an up-to-date list of prestige calculation?
Okay, so further info hype. The problem he's having is he's going through a series of updates that, well, he's gone through 4.
The one I got is from October 2018.
Yeah, that's the one that I found too on the forums, but there's been new blocks added and there's still no prestige calculation for it.
Prestige values are being reworked.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you got those.
Yeah, I've noticed, because, I mean...
And the new blocks are 5-0 prestige.
5-0 each? That's the base value?
Yes.
So that's base value before all additional calculations, such as exotic color, chiseling, etc., etc.
Right.
Alright. I feel like there's something missing from this. I'm not quite sure what it is.
Water.
I don't know how you'd even work water into this.
Don't know about the Helix machines though.
Cascading over the entrance, split in the middle.
No.
An arch with the water itself.
No.
They might be more.
Okay, fine. Well, I'll go with the fancy water.
I'm not gonna do a fancy ass water feature that covers the door or even splits over top of the door. Just no. It's just tacky. Now, if I had pistons that would essentially push a block out of the wall that would then split the water, I would do that. I would totally do that. But no pistons.
As for the Discord issue, maybe try running as an administrator if it's not already.
You know what would be cooler than pistons?
What's that?
Force fields.
Force fields would definitely be cool. I wouldn't say cooler than pistons though. Pistons are something that I would highly value and utilize more so than force fields. Shit. The diamond chisel's double tapping.
Drop your dexterity.
I already did. Dexterity has nothing to do with the speed of the chisel.
You did?
No. It's got to do with the chisel itself.
Well, I thought dexterity had to do with your action speed.
No, let me explain, Hype. I don't have any dexterity, and I still swing that chisel twice, because generally the action speed standard on the diamond chisel
Gotcha. Gotcha.
And dexterity
and every
is...
now and again, it does like to do a double tap for some reason.
Dexterity is for block placement speed.
And general action speed.
Not with tools.
Dexterity puts 2 points. Says it applies 2 points to action speed. There it says raises your dexterity by 10 points, which increases your action speed by 2 and block placement speed by 10%.
Well, I haven't noticed that. I only noticed placement speed.
Sweet potato, do you play Boundless?
Ruben, I imagine he does, considering the fact he's got some inside knowledge.
Your character's bugged.
Yes, I do. What planet do you live on?
Bugs.
It's a fun
Look,
game.
it gives you a whole bunch of building style bugs that don't work on your builder.
I live on Sokol tonight.
Sakolton is what it pronounces that as. Amusing.
That's where I get my dark turquoise stones from. I think it's that.
What do you like about that planet?
Well, as much as I want to stay up even later, I'm going to head off to bed because my kid is crying and not wanting to go to sleep without someone laying with him, so...
Give him a little whiskey.
I started there and found
You
some
know,
nice people to play with.
I have.
If I had,
So
some,
I
if I had
stopped.
some, I would neither... If I had some, I would neither confirm nor deny that I would or wouldn't do such things.
I. Not that I'm telling you how to do what you do, but one thing I'll say is the more you indulge, the more you're not going to get it to break the habit.
Yeah, well...
It's nothing special about the planet itself.
Unfortunately, his grandparents lay with him till he falls asleep. They read him a
Yeah.
book, they lay with him till he falls asleep, and then they get up and leave.
Yes,
And
but
then when he
you
cries
also
in the middle-
mentioned.
Then when he cries in the middle of the night, they go back in, they talk to him soothingly, get him to fall back asleep, then leave again.
Right, but you also admitted that you did this in the beginning too, which means now they have to do it in order to keep it up.
Yeah.
So technically you started it.
Yeah, I know. I know. Yeah, it is. It really is.
I give my kid tough loving. I'm a joke.
I know. I'm sitting here and play video games and let your woman deal with it all day.
That's right. I mean, no, that's right.
Anyway, so I will catch you guys tomorrow.
Alright, later, hype.
Yeah. Later. And yes, of course, I will leave the bridge running. It'll just automatically go AFK once everybody's done talking.
Yeah, I can drag it. That's fine. I do think that you should unrestrict the bridge chat though a little bit. I know it's a streaming booth, but
it is to an extent. It is to an extent. Anybody that's anybody with the Boundless role can join it, and then I have it set for so Blade can join.
we're also trying to use it more than just Boundless. We're using it as a general bridge between the systems.
Yeah.
That's why
Yeah.
I do understand the whole. It is used in a lot in the streaming function for more, but we are slowly starting to use it as a more generalized tool.
Let's see here. How about we do? How about we do this? We'll apply member permissions to send messages and connect. There we go. That should do the trick. Now I can actually remove all these special permissions for individual people because there's no point in those anymore.
Yeah, it also saves you from having to do that. I mean, to push to shove it, you really need to have security at a certain time and lock it down.
Very true. Let's see. And I guess I probably should add a friend because some of these folks are not members but are just friends.
You know, we're picking up a larger majority of Boundless places.
Yeah, actually, that's what I could do. I could do members, all members, and anybody with the Boundless role, so that anybody that's a Nef friend that is in Boundless can use it. That way it's still, yeah, that way it's still limited to an extent, so that just random friends can't jump in, but at the same time, the ones that we do want to be able to can.
Well, like I said, at any time, you have administrator lock it down.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, there we go. There we go. Set up so all members, all full members. Probably should have probing in there too, shouldn't I?
I'll look for the probing. Give the separator.
True. There we go.
Proby status is supposed to fall off after 3 months.
3 months, well, what do you think? Give her a little bit of the benefit of the doubt? Give her slightly kick boost? A head start?
I already did it anyway.
Yeah, well, it's too late. Thanks for approving of it, Morgan. Don't worry, Hype asks for about just as much approval as he does for doing anything on Discord.
Well, I mean, technically, there's two out of three founders here that voted yes. So.
There's more than just 3 founders, though.
Oh, I know, but the out of the 3 that were here to answer, 2 out of 3 said yes.
One was kind of meh, didn't really respond. Kind of just stayed.
I'm sorry, I didn't see a poll posted. I didn't see a poll posted. Also, I need your proposition typed up in essay format. Essay format with single spacing, and on every document that you submit, it needs to be done and signed in triplicate.
On top of that, you need 12 notaries.
And it must be preceded by at least 15 referrals.
Let's see here.
Hello.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Is to be signed in triplicate, sent in, sent back, queried, lost, found, subjected to public inquiry, lost again, and finally buried in soft peat for 3 months and recycled as firelighters.
Something like
Tell
that.
Tell me where that quote's from.
I have no idea.
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Laugh.
Yeah, I've only seen that movie once, and I wasn't terribly impressed with it like everybody else.
Here's what to do if you want to get a lift from a Vogon. Forget it. They're one of the most unpleasant races in the galaxy. Not actually evil, but bad-tempered, bureaucratic, officious, and callous. They wouldn't even lift a finger to save their own grandmothers from the ravenous bug-bladder beast of Trawl without orders signed in triplicate, sent in, sent back, queried, lost, found, subjected to public inquiry, lost again, and finally buried in soft peat for 3 months and recycled as firelighters. The best way to get a drink out of a Vogon is to stick your finger down his throat, and the best way to irritate him is to feed his grandmother to the ravenous bug-bladder beast of Trawl. On no account allow a Vogon to read poetry at you.
We have an issue.
Oh?
Half of our mod list is now outdated, and as such not used.
Oh my god, there's a Solaris update?
Yep.
To what?
2.2.3. And not everything had even reached 2.2.2 updates yet.
Huh.
That kind of puts a damper on things.
Well, I would imagine probably majority of them would still work regardless, because
the
technically
belt
it's just a
doesn't work.
.1.
The belt is one that we literally just picked up. It doesn't work anymore.
Real Space and Real Space New Frontiers is down.
Which those are some of the biggest ones that we're using right now.
Okay. Again, though, just because they have a red marker on them doesn't mean you can't still run the game with them and then work perfectly fine.
Cannot launch game with outdated mods enabled.
That's weird. It let me do it the other day.
Well, it's telling me that I've got mods that are they're currently competing with each other and ones that are not available.
Huh. Maybe they changed how mods work with the game.
Okay. More star classes is unavailable now as well. We can't even play. I can't play any of my races anymore.
I can barely understand anybody right now.
Yeah, you're pretty choppy yourself.
Yeah. The more star classes mod, which is what we were using, which gives me my bioluminescent planet, is now no longer available. I don't have a home world. I don't have a home system. Because that's part of the mod.
Let me check what the guys in the modding den are saying about anything, see if there's any mention of what it's going to take.
It wouldn't be so bad if it wasn't some of the most major mods that were using. Apparently we sound like R2D2. That sucks, Jesse. That really sucks. You came in and you were fine.
Yeah, but as soon as I launched Stellaris, it went to shit.
Well, we're not going to be playing Stellaris, so it's not like it's going to matter.
What?
I can't play it. I have to remake every single race that I own. Because the more the star class adds the other planetary types, it also adds free mod home system. I'm using all of that stuff, and I can't use it anymore.
Yeah.
So I literally can't play with any of my mod created anything, because those are the core of my mod. They're the core of all of my.
Pretty much just told me to go to hell in her own special way.
Well, shit.
Yeah, I have a feeling that 99% of mods in the workshop wouldn't work because of whatever it is that they just did with this update.
I didn't even know this update was coming. There hadn't been I know 2.2.3 was in beta testing, but nobody had even stated that it was close to being out of beta. You're not going with the Gleam, Mark?
I am. Just, I have to keep with the patterns on the other side.
Oh. Alright. So what's the modding community saying?
I haven't seen them say anything about it yet, which is why I'm confused. You said Real Space was marked as out of date for you?
Yeah.
like not Real Space New Frontiers, but Real Space 3.2.
Both of them are out of date.
Real Space 3.2 isn't showing out of date for me. Just New Frontiers is.
They're both labeled in my launcher as not as being out of date.
And my launcher, Real Space 3.2, isn't showing as out of date though. That's why I'm confused.
What's your launcher running right now? It may
2.
not be running
2.2.3.
Well,
2.2 Leagueland 2.2.3 746C.
I don't know what to say, man.
More star classes shows is outdated.
Real Space New Frontiers, just not
Yep.
2.2.2.
Yep, that one shows outdated for me. Scourge ships shows fine. Star Wars CIS ship pack shows fine. Republic ship pack shows fine. Protoss shows fine. Superstructures. Titan weapon loadouts. Humanoid Dark Ships Redux, Halo Infinity ship.
Yeah, no, see...
Both Gilly's mods show fine.
Most of the mods are fine, but that's not the problem. The problem is that the Real Space one, the planetary diversity, are some of the biggest changing mods to the galactic plane. They changed the galaxy storm.
Huh. Yeah, that's weird, because both Real Space 3.2 and Planetary Diversity both show as compatible to me. Then again, I also did just have also some workshop updates for Stellaris as well come through.
That then you might have gotten some updates that I don't have yet.
Let's take a peek at
So where did this gleam?
some of these dates.
Who had the extra gleam?
What? This one was on my character. Logging in
I'll be
right
right
now.
back. I'm gonna reset my internet.
Yep, Real Space 3.2, last updated January 19th at 1:01 a.m.
I just want to point out that that was like 20 minutes ago.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. I opened up like actual Steam, not just jumping straight to my shortcut for Stellaris, and
Yeah.
actually started downloading Steam myself.
Alright, so yeah, so both Real Space and Planetary Diversity was last updated on the 15th though. And that one's showing as
Not
2.2.
planetary diversity, star classes.
Oh, okay, the more star class. Oh, okay, gotcha.
Planetary diversity does not add all of the new planetary class types that we have. The bioluminescent and the exotic planet types were added to star classes. All of the other specialty variants of like the Dune world and stuff like that, those are part of the more classes. But I'm
more
not
star
using
classes.
any of that.
Yeah, more star classes hasn't been updated since November 19th.
Yeah, but whatever that's affecting doesn't seem to be that big of a deal. Because it's obviously not being affected. That's all I got left.
Kia Kelvik.
Hey, what's up?
How goes it?
Not bad. Just sitting in Boundless and building the base of my tower, essentially. Let's see here.
There is a Steam Workshop update, Chester. Yes, sir?
He disconnected.
No, he's still here.
Shit.
He came back.
What?
There's an update for some of the mods. released that. Hello? Hello? Can you hear me now? How about over here? My reception better over here.
It's just... Okay, now I can hear you.
There's an update to some of our mods, as of like 20 minutes ago.
Oh, fun. I'm assuming I can even get anything to work.
Yeah.
I just did a speed test on my internet. I'm running like 200 kilobytes.
Damn. Real Space New Frontiers is still out of date, though. That adds a whole bunch of different aspects to the game.
I'm wondering what was even in this update.
Enough to break shit.
I
Who
don't
knows?
I mean, could always revert to 2.2.2.
know.
Alright, reading patch notes for 2.3 as soon as it loads.
That's what I was looking at.
Apparently they've already, with the release of 2.2.3, they've already released a beta for 2.2.4. And apparently it's amazing. And cuts down the lag dramatically.
Oh, that's good, I guess.
New decision to stop or continue synthetic pop assembly. Added anide actuators edict, which increases research speed. No void beacon has its own icon.
They added 5 new planetary emblems, or fire emblems. Well,
Yeah.
Okay.
Looks pretty sweet, sir.
Thank you. Been working quite diligently at it. Still got some work to do though. Seriously.
Hi.
Come on, get up. Oh, there we go.
Cheer 500 for the build. Thank you for the support, old to be 1138.
Holy crap, thank you. That is awesome. That you are actually legitimately the first one to donate. What were those bits, right? Yeah. First one to donate bits to this. Having only gotten affiliate a couple days ago, actually, so dude, thank you. You know what? Just for that, we're gonna put you.
Sweet.
We're gonna go ahead and put you right on the special thanks board. Get right into the Nefarious Stream Shack here. Old Toby. 1138.
Boom.
And actually,
Cheer 1000. Ruben dropping the bits.
oh my
Thank you.
gosh, look at that. We're getting a bit war. Alright, let's see here. Just because... Let's go ahead and make this different color. Oops, forgot a letter. Should probably spell check my stuff before I hit enter. Actually, hold on. I don't want to do purple. I want, I can't do gold. Won't do that. I don't want to do red. We already do red enough. How about,
So, I guess this is good night then, Morg?
if you guys aren't playing Boundless, guess so.
No, we're gonna be playing Stellaris, maybe.
Hook it up. Pick a color, Art. Okay.
So much echo. Or do you have Discord muted still or not?
Yes.
No, I'm getting echo because of my double headset.
Okay. And yep, that's not what I wanted.
Well, I guess if you're just gonna have us muted. But I say purple. You should go with purple.
I already went with green. Took too long.
Screw green. Green is the color of puke.
And the color of trees and grass. Well, leaves on the
And
trees
it's
and
not.
grass.
Not the color of trees and grasses on some planets.
Yeah, depends on the planet, I guess. I mean, we got bluegrass right here. Not the music, not the music. Don't freak out on me. Oh, whoops. I had the gold chisel instead of the iron.
Really?
And I just chiseled the wrong piece. Let's start this all over again.
Oh, can you hear Discord now?
I can if I unmuted it. There. We got it! Success. Let's see here. How did this work?
Apparently. Do you know what's going on with the bridge?
Okay, that's what that is.
Well, just so you're aware, Morg, the bridge seems to only be going one way.
Interesting.
Because we can't hear you on Discord.
That's because I muted it and I can't hear you guys.
Oh, you've still got...
I
Never mind, fuck it. I'm just... Whatever.
I never said I unmuted it.
I thought you did.
Nope.
Oh, well, whatever. I'm leaving this party, so...
Have a good night.
Yep. Have a good night, man.
Did I inadvertently hit a block that I wanted to? Looks like it. Perfect.
Cheer
Alrighty.
1500 I will not be overdone, reban. Hold to be 1138 dropping the bits. Thank you.
Oh man, here we go. Does that mean I gotta go change my sign again? Put like a star or something.
Nah, keep the sign, man. No worries. Fuck you, bitch, haha.
Oh, Ruben getting a little salty. And we're gonna change the sign anyways. How do we want to change it? Let's make a Kirby. What kind of eyes do we give Kirby? Let's give him these eyes. No. Didn't save. Oops. Wow. Okay. Right. Might help if I look up too, every now and then. What's up, Ruben? Wait, Ruben, you made Neff your primary on your main character? There we go, check it out. Shout out to old Toby, right there. And then Kirby right there on the sign giving old Toby some lovin'. Maybe a little bit of blowjob, I can't tell. It's just that open mouth.
Ha. Thanks for the shout out.
Oops. No, wrong block. It's getting there. Slowly but surely. I'm gonna have to go on another iron farm soon.
Good boundless building should always be rewarded.
Well, I appreciate it. Most definitely. I won't lie though, I did get a lot of inspiration / steal a lot of designs from neighbors. For instance, the design for the base of this tower comes from the neighboring city over that direction. Lacuna. Not sure who the builder of this is.
This game and I know the struggle.
Yeah, I'm not sure who the builder was that created this part of, or that part of the Lacuna, but I liked their idea so much that I took it and modified it. So, the vertical slats are roughly what their design was. And I've taken it and turned it into this. A bit more beef to the design, a bit more artistic style in my opinion. And
Looks
then
so good.
And then on theirs,
Very
it was
nice.
just a single face. I've made 4 faces to mine. And it's also going to be a crossroads for our settlement. Over here we've got Hype, who has yet decided exactly how to finish out his build. He's got a good start, but we'll see how far he gets. Over on the opposite side, we've got my store, which is currently being used as a communal store and has a visitor. Let's go say hi to that visitor. Don't be a creep, Reuben. Tisk tisk. Smelling people's hair without their permission. Although,
Wow, Reban with the super creepy repsons.
although I do wonder how much product she used to get that style. Oh good. My amethyst has not been sold out yet. Thank you, come again. Thank you, come again. What in the world? Where are all these wild stock coming from? I have never had this many wild stock at once in this valley. 1, 2, 3. It's like a whole herd just kind of roamed in. I gotta close my door before they start wandering in. So this.
I'll be back to check on your progress. Good night, sir.
Have a good night, old Toby. Thanks for stopping by. Much appreciated. And thanks for dropping those bits. It helps greatly. Oh, 10 more gold doors. Those must be for art. Shop stands. Looks like we're getting ready to make some
You are
more.
most welcome. Check you later, sir. Sir.
Check you later, man. Stop by anytime. Be sure to hit that follow button. We love it when people hit that follow button. Oh, you already did. Looks like sweet deal. Oh, out of buckets of water. Need to go fill those up later. Do I have anything cooking? Nope. What about here? Oh, bricks. Those are for the downstairs. I'll leave those there for now. I already looked up there. Oops. What was this? Why are we making more earth yam soup? Ugh. See, how much iron do I have left? 425. Okay, I'm good for a while. Let's get back out there. This one has to be straight. Holy crap, looking straight up is a little disorienting. At least in this game. For me. Wildstock, you better not push me. You piece of... Alright, that's it. I warned you. Alright, what did I damage? Anything? I don't see any damage. Maybe I hit this piece right here.
Are you buying Ortstone?
Am I buying Ortstone? I'm not certain. I think we might be okay for right now. Last I checked we had like 3,000 shards and we still had like 600 pieces of stone. Which may not seem like a lot, but for our very few portals is more than adequate. So yeah, we got... Oh gosh, we lit a little bit more than 3,000. About 3,300 roughly. 3,248. So we're good for now on the Ortstone. If there's any money in the basket, I'm sure you're more than welcome to fill it up. If not, then I don't think we're taking any more on right now. Come on, jump, jump, jump around. Oh, wrong hand. Let's do this one. Alright, slowly but surely we're progressing, guys. We're getting this thing knocked out. Switch over to the iron. Start taking... Oops. Oh, I should probably eat, shouldn't I? Might be wise. And go to my hammer, that'd also be wise. Okay, if I remember right, these pieces here... Dang it. Hit the wrong button. Okay. Let's go to this one. Alright. Right, so this piece here is gonna get knocked the fuck out. Like that. And then, let's see here. This piece here is gonna get knocked the fuck out. Like that. Something here don't seem right. I think we're missing something. I'm not quite sure what it is. Oh, you know what? I think I do. Maybe. I think this piece here needs to be knocked in one piece. Yeah, I thought so. We're a little bit cattywampus. It's alright. Nothing we can't fix. suppose I didn't have to break that, but it's whatever. All right. So one game that I wanted to stream like really badly was I really wanted to stream Conan whenever I was into it really heavily. But I was always afraid to stream Conan because I knew that if I did, people from the server could stumble onto my stream, see all the defenses that I had arranged, and learn how to defeat me from, well, the inside, technically. So I was always afraid to stream Conan, as much as I really wanted to. Which sucks, because it was a fun game. It would have been really great for people to watch, but just one of those games, it's best not to stream it unless you're on a PvE server. And I wasn't all about that PvE. I mean, I was in the beginning. I got onto PvE to kind of learn the ropes. But once I learned the ropes, I went straight over to a PvP server and never looked back. Looks like I'm gonna need some more dark orange gleam. Hey Ruben, want to sell me some dark orange gleam? In the raw, not refined?
All I have is refined.
Dang. Yeah, that's all I got too. Need to get more diamond too. Compact diamond to be particular.
Yeah, all I have is pretty much refined dark orange. I have 2 regular gleam LOL.
Oh
I have
man.
184 refined dark orange. Guessing you need more than that though.
Yeah, sorry Typex, I need more than just 2 pieces. Wait. Oh, 22 pieces. Sorry, I was listening to it instead of reading it. My bad. 22. Actually, for right now, 22 would work. I only need enough to kind of make that little piece right there. Because I'm not building any higher than that for right now. I want to focus on finishing the base before I build taller. Because the next project's going to be a pain in my ass. The next project is creating essentially these talon-like claws that come out from each of the corner pieces. They'll come out and then kind of angle upward. And it's those talons that are going to kind of represent the machine that levitates the tower that'll be sitting in the cradle. This tower base is essentially a cradle. Oh shit, how much? Hey, get back here. How much? Hippity hoppity, get back here. I hate you. Alright, fine. Thank you. Much appreciated. I know it's only 22 gleam, but still, I've got some personal morals that make it hard to accept gifts like that. Or anything. Though people have just come and dropped stuff on me. Not a whole lot I can do about it. Where did it go? It's in the white gleam. It's like, where the hell is it? I always appreciate the gifts. I'll always thank people, and it's always wanted, just not wanted, if you know what I mean. A little bit of a pride thing. No, but seriously though, appreciate it.
I have more of it, call it if you want. None buys it on IHO.
No one buys it anywho. I would have bought it. I still will. I might need more,
You can
but
come throw two dark orange gleam at me the next time you go farm some if it'll make you feel better.
all right, Apex. I'll do that. Speaking of which, Ruben, I owe you some amethyst. I said I was gonna grab you some amethyst while I was over there, and I totally forgot to give it to you. It's not a whole lot, but oh, nope, I'll grab it off the shop stand. There's only 5 pieces there. $134. Let's see, did they buy anything? Nope, they just came and looked. I guess they were looking for forges. I need to put more, what is that, silver? I need to put more silver down. Wow, I got some pretty decent footfall today. A little, about 1/3 more than I got the day before. Hardly anything on this beacon though.
I just turned my PS4 off and am about to head to bed.
Alright, well I'll drop it on you tomorrow then. Alright. I was coming this way.
Sweet.
Wow, I'm even getting footfall here. Not bad. Alright, let's finish off this. If I can run up, there we go. Okay. You know, I've always loved building in Minecraft. I always felt that I was relatively creative, and I felt that the things that I built were interesting and unique, but I have to hand it to those that just really pull out the stops and just go all out. I've seen full recreations of things like Catholic chapels and stuff like that. It's just freaking crazy. The flying buttresses, the attention to detail, and all the nooks and crannies in the what do you call it? The medieval / Renaissance Anglo-Saxon designs. Just really, really creative. I mean, I guess it's not really creative because they're just duplicating, but the fact that they're able to do that is just mind-blowing to me. I don't have the ability to do that. I can't recreate very well. This is probably the best representation of recreation I've ever done, and it's just something from over, you know, over that hill right there. I know you can't see me pointing from behind my TV. Here I am just pointing at my TV thinking you guys can see me, but yeah, Lacuna's over there. And over in Lacuna, there's one particular part that features something very akin to this. And so I literally, block for block, recreated it and thought, what if I did this, and then this, and I modified it? Now granted, while I kind of stole the idea from them, it is greater than 10% difference, so I don't think I can be hit for, like, you know, copyright or whatever that is for the artistic thing. It is 10% different. Well, greater, actually, but besides the point. Even still, I give full credit to the builder that built that in Lacuna. It totally inspired me, and so I recreated it and have been modifying it to my own desire. Likewise with Bori Sky City. In that place there is ooh, that is the wrong direction. I'm gonna have to fix that. I'll do that later. There's a person there that has power coils in his ceiling with his machines, and he's hid them with pieces that are similar to this. And I pretty much copied it exactly, and after it was completely copied, I then started modifying and made the pieces that came down the wall. I put the furnaces in the wall. With him, he's actually got some gleam sitting there, or a deco block, one of those two. And so I actually made it more functional than decorative. But his place is so large, I don't think he needs any more function out of it. I think he's got all the function he needs. And then some. But yeah, so I mean, of the things that I've kind of taken and made my own, those are the two primary things that I've done. As far as the shop goes, that's all out of my own head. And I still don't, I'm kind of stuck with it. I want to finish it, but I'm stuck with it, so I'm focusing on a different project right now, hoping that my mind will finally get back into the swing of this building. I really like the design. It's coming together really nicely. There's still some things I need to add, a little bit more decoration, obviously some more shop stands. I need to incorporate some more portals, but I need to do that creatively, and I'm not quite sure how to do it just yet. I also wanted to make it downstairs, but I didn't know what I was going to put downstairs, so I haven't done that yet. Just one thing after the other. Anyways, mine got all puzzled at that one and decided to go and do something else. So now I'm working on the tower base. This was originally supposed to be my last project that I worked on, and now it's kind of been pushed up to the beginning. And somewhere I want to utilize this. This is another design that this came from Shadow Dragon's shopping center. They've got these helix spirals that they've chiseled in for their pillars, and I liked them so much I kind of made a copy of them here. And I'm not quite sure how to use them yet. As you can tell, this is kind of just a demonstration piece, kind of just to use them and get an idea. However, another one of our members, Artorias, he liked the design as well, and he utilized it in his castle that he's building. So one thing I really like about this game and is the ability, it's the MMO feature. Everyone's building all in the same server. You can go and visit someone else's build, get ideas. Literally, before you start building, just run around, explore, because you will see so many amazing builds, and it may or may not inspire you, and if it does, by all means, I mean, use it. But if you're going to use it and stream it, don't, you know, make sure you give credit where credit's due. But I love it. I think it's a great game. I'm so far hooked entirely on this game. However, come February, come February 22nd, I will be playing and streaming the new game. Gosh, I had it right in the tip of my tongue, right as I was about to say it, lost it. Anthem. Be playing and streaming Anthem, so if anyone's interested, that's something I'm definitely going to be doing. Alright, let's see how well the raw looks behind there. I think I like the raw a little bit better than the refined as far as this goes over here. This is refined. You can definitely tell the squares behind there. I'm not sure I like that. I mean, where the refined does give more prestige, it's only going to be like, what, 8 blocks? 8, 16, 30, 32 blocks. Anyways. So yeah, we're doing good. So as far, let's check the boundaries. Okay, so aside from this right here, which is all machined iron, it looks like he's moved his shelves onto his own property, so that's not contributing. That's good. So just the machined iron is contributing to this. We're looking at 83,000 prestige. Not bad. Niflheim is a total of 444,000. And Nefarious Valley, what is linked in Nefarious Valley? Eternal Orton. Where is he? Where is he linked? He's got the... He mentioned a little black shed. Is it back over here? Dark glass shed. I don't see it. Unless it's... No. A good name for a beacon. Oh, that's Turbo's all okay. Oh, hey, wow, Turbo's done a little bit of work here. He's working on doing his chiseling, looks like. Ah, there it is. Connected directly to Turbo's place. I don't have permissions on the beacon. Wait, what? Literally just dug a hole. Goes nowhere. Good job. Oh, world rank 23, we've climbed again. So before the update with the guilds, my settlement was world rank 18 on Storis. World rank 18. And then the guilds came and completely foobarred the entirety of prestige. I was so ticked. I had worked hard to get to 18th. I was excited to go to 17th and 16th and so on and so forth. And then all of a sudden, they just flipped it on its head and they're like, fuck you! So now, I had to fight my way back. What did I end up at? What was it? 29th? I think it was 29th. Ended up 29th in the planet. Anyways, I've kind of just been fighting my way back ever since. And so far we are, what did it say? We're like 24th, right? 23rd. So we're almost to 20 again, which is awesome. Ah, 24th for Niflheim.
I stopped looking at Prestige after the update.
Yeah, the Prestige, the update just really screwed a lot of people on Prestige. You know, people were getting up there and excited to try and compete in the planet listings. I know I was. And then all of a sudden it sets you back. Like, and not just a little bit either, it just really sets you back. And you're like, what the hell? So, I need to do these. I need to change the gleam that's down there too. So while I got these at, I think I'll do that. This needs to be white gleam. So one thing that's kind of cool is I'm a big fan of subtle lighting. I absolutely love it whenever I can just light up a building without actually showing where the light's coming from. I mean, obviously by the way the light is cast, you can tell where it's coming from, but you can't see the light. And that's one of the things I love doing. Come on, there we go. And so in this game, as opposed to Minecraft, they've actually made it more interesting to bring the light out from a hidden source because of the chisels. In Minecraft you don't have chisels, so you literally have to hide your block behind other blocks, which makes your build look a bit more square and not so organic or natural or deliberate design. It just looks odd, but I managed to do it. I managed to get my builds to look decent and still have subtle lighting. But now that I'm here, I have even more tools to my advantage. It has renewed my interest in subtle lighting because I find it to be very fun and unique. For instance, here, can't really tell. Maybe you can over here. So with the white gleam below, it casts kind of that cool blue-ish color on the iron, right down there. And then with the dark orange gleam in the raw, it'll cast that, you know, almost red orange hue, makes the iron look a little almost bronzish. And then right here in the middle, it kind of meets and mixes. It's kind of cool. And mind you, these are all blocks that you really can't see aside from the dark orange. So, and it's amazing how much subtle lighting can really set apart a build. Like if I were to take all the light out of this build and nighttime hit, it would look like crap in the dark. Absolute crap. But with the right kind of lighting, you can take an okay build and turn it into a really cool build. Alright. Let's see, how was I doing this? Got it. Towards the door. and I'm actually fighting to stay awake right now. It's the weekend. I don't want to go to sleep, you know, just yet. I want to try and finish this up, get it to a nice stopping point where all four sides look relatively uniformal, and then when I get on tomorrow, I can actually be proud of the accomplishment. But I gotta fight off this sleep because I am getting heavy eyelids, man. Holy crap. Alright guys, so if you see me kind of like wander off and kind of like start digging randomly or something, I apologize. Just a sleep deprived driver behind the controller. Damn it. Ah, right, this one's reversed. Okay. Forgot about that.
Was watching Lear Bear his stream yesterday. He fell asleep while streaming. It was so funny.
Oh, I don't know. I try not to. There's a few times where I was digging in my base. I was picking up some blocks. I just changed some diamond over to ruby, and I was trying to pick them up, but I was nodding off in the process of doing so, and I'd catch myself because it would be a different sound, right? So I'm hammering away, picking up the ruby blocks, and all of a sudden I hear a different sound, which snaps me back awake. I'm like, wait, that's not normal. So I snap awake. And sure as shit, I'm like literally digging my ground out. I'm like, shit! It was quite amusing.
You are quite amusing.
I try to be.
I know. That's one of the things we love about
Funny
you.
shit.
Oh man. It's always on the weekends that I try and push myself to stay awake too. I really shouldn't, but I do. Okay. Alright. Actually, what would help me to stay awake is probably a monster, but man, I cannot bring myself to go and get one right now. It is too damn cold. And I really don't feel like leaving the house in my pajamas. Alright, looking good. Looking good in the neighborhood. Oh, that's right, there was that block that I kind of chiseled through. Where was it? Was it over here? Yep, here it is. There we go. Oh shit, that's not white gleam down there. Damn, I gotta fix that. Well, I gotta fix this anyways, so I guess I'm just gonna tear most of that out. guy. Great, I've put myself in the hole. Hey, it's Pew Pew from Pure. I've received an alert. What is this alert? My iron ore is empty. He has bought my iron. I will let him finish shopping, then I will go replenish. Thank you, Pew Pew. You can have all that iron. Almost busted my chisel again. Oh wait, did I seriously put that? Wow. I am a genius. I didn't put the freaking gleam back, guys. That's how amazing I am. Come on. I am amazing. Not really. Alright, that's all that. That's all in. Is this white? Yep, that's all white. And that's the first corner I made white, so that's good. Damn it. Damn it. It's alright. That's gonna get dug up anyways. Not sure what I'm gonna put there, but it's gonna be something different. I don't know, guys. Looks like sleep might prevail here in a little bit. It's getting stronger and harder to hold my eyes open. Dang it! Stop double tapping. All right, let's at least get this finished. I gotta get this finished.
You used the white gleam or the cool blue?
White gleam. Used white gleam for the subtle lighting down below, and dark orange up there.
Don't have the white but the dark orange, I have plenty.
Oh, I don't need the white. I'm good on white. It's well, I might need some more dark orange, but only in the raw. I've come to find that I like the raw texture of the dark orange, or of any of the gleam really, better than the refined. In fact, it's funny. A lot of the refined stuff just doesn't look that good to me. There we go. Looking good so far, I think. Oh. Alrighty. Alright. Please tell me that was it. Are we good all the way around? I think so. I'm nodding off hardcore, guys. I apologize. Fortunately, I'm not nodding off while my finger's depressing a button. That could cause a lot of havoc with this chisel. Alright, looks like we're good. We've gone all the way around. The only thing we haven't done is filled in this right here and those gleam spots, but that is alright. I will do that tomorrow. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. Thanks to all my subscribers, and definitely a special thanks to Apex for his continued support and donations to our dig with forged gear. Old Toby and Ruben, you have my special thanks for the bits you dropped today in chat. Much appreciated. Helps me out. Every little bit counts. Come on, Ruben, you know you like that one. Anyways, I'm too tired for that. Sorry. Probably the lamest one ever. I will catch you guys tomorrow.